With tensions escalating between global superpowers, military experts warn that World War III isn't a matter of if, but when. While governments prepare their armies, smart Americans are quietly preparing for what comes after. When supply lines collapse, and you're on your own. But here's what most people get wrong about wartime preparedness. It's not about having military-grade weapons. It's about having reliable tools that work when civilization breaks down. Today, we're revealing the top 8 guns to survive the chaos of World War III. Hit subscribe now. Your survival depends on it. Number 8. Ruger 1022, the wartime survivor. When World War III disrupts global supply chains and food becomes scarce, the humble Ruger 1022 transforms from a simple plinker into a lifeline for feeding your family. The .22 long rifle delivers 1,070 feet per second with a 40-grain bullet, perfect for taking small game when grocery stores are empty. Ammo availability. .22 long rifle is the most produced cartridge in the world, with over 2 billion rounds manufactured annually in the US alone. At 8 to 12 cents per round, you can store 10,000 rounds in a single ammo can. Even during the 2020 shortages, .22 long rifle remained more available than any centerfire cartridge. At $300 to $400, the 1022 offers unmatched value with legendary reliability. Its simple blowback action functions when more complex firearms fail. Why it's essential for World War III. When hunting becomes necessary for survival, nothing beats the 1022's combination of reliability and the most available ammunition on Earth. But feeding your family is just the beginning. Wait until you see what you need for personal protection. Number 7. Smith & Wesson J-Frame Revolver, the wartime companion. In the chaos of World War III, when law enforcement is overwhelmed, you need protection that's always within reach. The .38 Special fires a 125-grain bullet at 950 feet per second, delivering 251 foot-pounds of energy, enough to stop threats at close range. Ammo availability. .38 Special has been in continuous production since 1898 and is manufactured worldwide. During wartime, production continues because it's not a military caliber, avoiding government requisition. At 50 to 70 cents per round, stockpiling is feasible, and you can fire .38 Special in .357 Magnum revolvers. At 15 ounces and 6.3 inches long, the J-frame disappears under any clothing while providing 5 shots of reliable stopping power. At $400 to $600, it offers unmatched reliability in the smallest package. Why it's essential for World War III. When wartime chaos eliminates police protection, the J-frame's combination of reliability, concealability, and guaranteed ammunition availability keeps you alive. Personal protection is vital, but when organized threats target your home. Number 6. Remington 870, the Home Fortress Defender. When World War III brings conflict to American soil, your home becomes your fortress. Loaded with .00 buckshot, the 870 fires 9.33 caliber pellets simultaneously at 1,200 feet per second, creating a devastating spread pattern that delivers over 1,300 foot-pounds of energy. Ammo availability. 12 gauge is the most common shotgun cartridge globally, with massive civilian production for hunting and sport shooting. Unlike military calibers, 12 gauge production won't be diverted to armed forces during wartime. At $1 to $3 per shell, you can stockpile buckshot for defense, slugs for vehicles, and birdshot for hunting. The 870's versatility shines during wartime. At $300 to $500 for used models, it offers unmatched stopping power per dollar with a steel receiver that will outlast the war. Why it's essential for World War III. When organized groups target civilian homes, the 870's devastating close-range power and guaranteed ammunition supply makes your home a fortress. Home defense is crucial, but you'll need reliable backup with universal ammo compatibility. Number 5. Glock 19, the wartime workhorse. In World War III, when you must venture outside for supplies, your sidearm becomes your lifeline. The Glock 19 fires 115-grain bullets at 1,200 feet per second with 368 foot-pounds of energy, offering the perfect balance of effectiveness and ammunition availability. Ammo availability. 9mm is the most produced pistol cartridge in the world, with over 1.5 billion rounds manufactured annually in the US. It's the standard NATO pistol cartridge, meaning global production facilities. At 25 to 40 cents per round, stockpiling is affordable. Most importantly, 9mm can be scavenged from law enforcement and military sources. It's literally everywhere. The Glock's simple striker-fired action functions reliably after being buried, frozen, or submerged. With only 34 parts total, field stripping requires no tools. The standard 15+1 capacity gives you significant firepower. Why it's essential for World War III. When you need a firearm that works every time while offering the most available pistol ammunition on Earth, the Glock 19 stands alone. Personal protection is vital, but when you need rifle capability without drawing attention. Number 4. Ruger Mini 14, the wartime gray man. During World War III, sometimes avoiding attention is the best survival strategy. The Mini 14 offers serious rifle capability in a package that doesn't scream combatant to occupying forces. It fires 55 grain bullets at 3,240 feet per second, delivering 1,280 foot-pounds of energy. Ammo availability. The Mini 14 chambers, 5.56 NATO/223 Remington, the second most produced rifle cartridge in America. With over 500 million rounds produced annually, it's the standard NATO rifle cartridge. At 50 to 80 cents per round, stockpiling is feasible. Most importantly, 5.56x223 can be scavenged from military sources. It's the most common rifle round on any battlefield. While AR-15s might mark you as a combatant, the Mini 14's traditional woodstock makes it appear as a simple hunting rifle. At $800 to $1,000, it offers unique advantages when maintaining a low profile. Why it's essential for World War III. When you need rifle-level performance without being marked as a combatant, plus access to the most available rifle ammunition, the Mini 14 delivers capability in a non-threatening package. Blending in has value, but sometimes you need modularity. Number 3. AR-15, the wartime adapter. World War III will bring rapidly changing conditions requiring adaptable equipment. The AR-15 allows you to reconfigure your rifle as situations evolve. Standard 5.56 NATO loads fire 62 grain bullets at 3,020 feet per second, generating 1,255 foot-pounds of energy. Ammo availability. Sharing ammunition with the Mini 14, the AR-15 benefits from massive 5.56x223 production. The AR-15's advantage lies in magazine compatibility. It uses the most common rifle magazine in America, with over 100 million in circulation. During wartime, you can scavenge magazines and ammunition from abandoned military equipment. With millions in civilian hands and military adoption, parts can be scavenged from battlefields and abandoned equipment. At $600 to $800 for quality builds, the AR-15 offers exceptional value for a platform that adapts to any wartime scenario. Why it's essential for World War III. When conditions change rapidly and you need access to the most scavengeable ammunition and magazines, the AR-15's modularity makes it irreplaceable. Modularity is powerful, but when you need absolute reliability. Number 2. AK-47, the wartime survivor. When World War III brings the worst conditions, mud, sand, debris, and no maintenance opportunities, you need a rifle that refuses to die. The 7.62x39mm cartridge fires 123 grain bullets at 2,350 feet per second, delivering 1,508 foot-pounds of energy, significantly more punch than 5.56 NATO. Ammo availability. 7.62x39mm is the most produced military cartridge in history, with over 100 billion rounds manufactured since 1943. It's produced in over 20 countries, ensuring availability regardless of which supply chains get disrupted. At 30 to 50 cents per round, stockpiling is affordable. Most importantly, it's the most likely cartridge you'll find on any global battlefield. The AK's loose tolerances allow it to function when filled with debris from bombed-out buildings. At $800 to $1,200 for quality examples, it represents proven reliability that has armed more military forces than any other rifle. Why it's essential for World War III. When you need ultimate reliability and access to the most globally available military ammunition, the AK-47 stands alone. Ultimate reliability is crucial, but when you need precision at extreme range. Number 1. Precision Bolt-Action Rifle, 308 Winchester. The Wartime Sniper. When World War III brings enemy forces to American soil, nothing matches the precision and power of a quality bolt-action rifle chambered in 308 Winchester. It fires 150 grain bullets at 2,820 feet per second, delivering 2,648 foot-pounds of energy, enough to engage threats beyond 600 yards. Ammo availability. 308 Winchester is identical to 7.62 by 51mm NATO, the standard NATO sniper and machine gun cartridge. This means massive global production by military contractors. During wartime, 308/7.62 NATO will be the most available high-power rifle cartridge because it's used by all NATO forces. At $1 to $2 per round, stockpiling is expensive but worthwhile. This ammunition can be scavenged from military sources and battlefield pickups. A quality bolt-action rifle like the Remington 700 offers sub-MOA accuracy potential at $600 to $1,000 for rifle plus optics. This represents the most capability per dollar for long-range applications. Why it's essential for World War III. When you need to project power beyond other firearms range with the most available precision ammunition, the 308 bolt-action rifle is irreplaceable. These 8 guns represent a complete wartime survival arsenal designed for the chaos of World War III. Each is chambered in ammunition that will remain available during global conflict. From the 22's 2 billion rounds annually to the 308's NATO standardization. Time is running out. Global tensions are escalating daily, and ammunition shortages during 2020 showed how quickly availability disappears. The time to prepare is now, while these firearms and ammunition are still available at peacetime prices. Which of these guns do you consider most essential for surviving the chaos of World War III? Have you begun stockpiling ammunition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this analysis opened your eyes to what's coming, hit that like button, subscribe for more survival content, and ring that notification bell. Remember, in World War III, ammunition is currency, food, and life itself. These 8 guns ensure you have access to the most available ammunition when everything else runs dry.